So this is the other Mal doll, and this often happens when you use baby powder. It does get stuck in all the pores of the scalp. And oh my god, guys, this doll, when I first got her, this is like a rotating scalp one. Never seen a doll like this before. I've seen like the lines in the head from dolls such as like Ghouls Alive. And forgive the state of my terrible nails, I did break it and it snapped way below the bed here, but it's grown out since then. I think I was like trying to take apart a Bratzilla stand for a customer. And yeah, this doll was heavily frizzy. It was like, you know, like when you brush your own hair and you pull out the hair from the hairbrush and it's just this big, bald, matted mess. She was so incredibly matted. It took me like 2 days just to carefully brush out everything. And then every part of her hair was stuck in this rotating mechanism. And I mean, it was like just wedged right in there. And I had to be so careful to pull the hair out little by little, just so the hair itself didn't get fully damaged. I lost a little bit of hair, but not too much. The bangs don't seem bad on this side, but I'm going to give her a wash. And then I'll do a flip. I mean, the ends are dry. There's nothing I can do with that. That's really common with heat damage or just pulled fibers. But, sorry, I've just had my medication and chronic pain. My neck's killing me and my words are starting to slur. So it's a good thing I'm not a professional YouTuber or anything like that. I'm just trying to help people out in my Facebook groups or just people out in general. The hair is a lot softer, so this one actually I can drown. I can just pretend it's the musical one, so I'm just gonna wedge her right in there. This brand of dish soap as well doesn't seem to be like stripping as much as the oh, was it? I was using fairy washing up liquid. Certain ones seem to just take the shine out of a doll's hair to a point it's just really dull and lifeless. And I mean the kind of dull I'm talking about is kind of like, well, more duller than the ends here. I've got like a bunch of naked dolls in here and they're all going to be next. I'll just try to cover up their decency at the moment. I don't think I have anything that's like a super example of how dull hair can be. Let's see. No, even this one's shiny. She was my oak model because I also do repaints, which I will be posting. I mean, I've got Q-tips and tissue everywhere and stuff like that because I use it to wipe out the doll's eyes or acetone something for my repaints in detail or just tidy up in general. So if you see Q-tips and tissue, that's just common with my painting shenanigans. And here we go. So let's see. I knew she was going to slide. This isn't a proper stand for her. Excuse me, miss. Cover your little bits. Thank you. So I've got some flyaways here and there. And she's not going to want to stay on this like the other doll did, is she? Nope. Okay, fine. So if I can just grab that, move that out the way. There will be some flyaways. This is a problem I've noticed. I think the hair is meant to go over like this. I don't think it's balding looking at the actual amount of hair that's in these. But I don't know since never owned these dolls and she did have a lot of issues with it being trapped in her actual skull. So if I look at the back now, still a bit frizzy at the back. Just wait until you see the blonde side. Honestly, it's ridiculous. This, like the hair quality, but the hair actually getting stuck inside. Do I have a brush on me? I've got like 10 million brushes on my lap. I mainly use them once the higher ones. But then if I try to brush, then there we go. So it looks a lot shinier, much softer, smoother. Same with all the other ones I've been uploading so far. It's just a shame about these ends. I can't fix these. The hair has now rotated. This is what's weird about this particular doll. So I'm going to readjust their hair and then get back to the video. And here we have the blonde side now. The fringe is absolutely, I don't know I had issues with the fringe actually being stuck in the head here. Honestly, I think it was just such, in my personal opinion, a poor design of a doll for a kid's toy. Because kids aren't exactly usually gentle with their toys. I mean, I've known a few parents that have kids and the kids treat their toys like with a lot more respect. But I mean, just look, that's the back of the hair. So really you're meant to like brush everything back so you kind of hide this monstrosity fringe at the back. Because you rotate the head to give her a different hairstyle. If I remember, the blonde side had a pink dress, because there's two sides to this character, from what I remember. Then you have the purple side, which has kind of like the camo pants. I guess they're almost like camo pants, but they're not. Purple jacket, so she's got like a green and purple color combination. Like I said, I'm not really clued up with these kinds of dolls. I do have a bunch of clothing and accessories in this box here. All that is like Monster High, most likely. Bit of Bratzilla's. I might have some Disney Descendant stuff in there. But I'm just trying to, unfortunately, sell my collection due to no income, and yeah, just kind of do tutorials on the side, I guess.